भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, श्रील गुरुदेव की, निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। हरे कृष्ण। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudhiraye ashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Bhakti-Vedanta Swami-niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatya Deshakarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Kum karoti vachalam patum gayate kiryat kripatamam Shri Guru Dinataranam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishvara Om Pavitro Sarvavastam Gato Piva Yad Smaret Pundarikakshaha Sahabhyabhyantaram Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. Canto 10, chapter 89, verse 18. 10, 89, 18. Trividha krityastasya. You can repeat after me. Only three words are repeated. Don't worry. Trividha kritayastasya. Trividha kritayastasya. Rakshasha asurasura. Rakshasha asurasura. Guninya mayaya shrishta. Gununya mayaya shrishta. Sattvam tattirtha sat sadhanam. Sattvam tattirtha sadhanam. Trividha kritayastasya. Rakshasha asurasura. Guninya mayaya shrishta. Sattvam tattirtha sadhanam. Please repeat after me. Trividha of three kinds. Akritaya forms. Tasya of his. Rakshasha the ignorant spirits. Asura the demons. Sura and the demigods. Guninya qualified by the material modes. Mayaya by his material energy. Shrishta created. Sattvam the mode of goodness. Sattvam not the restaurant, the mode of goodness. Tat among them. Tirtha of success in life. Sadhanam the means of attainment. Translation purport by His Divine Grace HG Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki. Please repeat after me. The Lord expands into three kinds of manifest beings. The Rakshasas, the demons, and the demigods. All of whom are created by Lord's material energy, and conditioned by her modes. But among these three modes, it is the mode of goodness, which is the means of attaining life's final success. So I'll just read it now, you can hear, don't need to repeat. Translation: the Lord expands into three kinds of manifest beings, the Rakshasas, the demons, and the demigods, all of whom are created by the Lord's material energy and conditioned by her modes. But among these three modes, it is a mode of goodness which is the means of attaining life's final success. Purport. Purport by His Majesty A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. In Krishna, Srila Prabhupada writes, there are different kinds of people existing in the modes of material nature. Those who are in the mode of ignorance are called Rakshasas. Those who are in the mode of passion are called Asuras, demons. And those in the mode of goodness are called Suras, or demigods. Under the direction of the Supreme Lord, these three classes of men are created by material nature. But those who are in the mode of goodness have a greater chance to be elevated to the spiritual world, back home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 10th canto, 89th chapter, which chapter name is Krishna and Arjuna save the Ramana's sons. Chapter 18. Hare Krishna. First of all, I am very grateful to His Grace Praveen Prabhu and Her Grace Pooja Mataji. And I am also grateful to His Grace Radha Prabhu and Her Grace Manasa Mataji and the whole family. And I am very, very grateful to all assembled Vaishnavas who come here on a Saturday morning to welcome Shri Radha Shyama Sundar. Shri Radha Shyama Sundar ki Jai. This is such a holy place. In fact, this very stage, many times His Grace Radha Shyama Prabhu has given lecture here. And many times His Grace Kanai Thakur Prabhu also give lecture here. And many of the senior devotees have come to this place. And because those senior devotees have come to this place has become completely holy. This is no different than a temple. Right now we are sitting in a Radha Shyama Sundar temple. And while I was entering today, into the community, Lake Breeze community, I was actually feeling that I am so fortunate that I am entering the community where Radha and Krishna is going beside here. And even Jagannath Baldev and Subhadra reside here. Right? Such big, beautiful Jagannath, Subhadra and Baldev and Sudarshan were invited here just a few weeks back. And now we also have Shri Radha Shyama Sundar who appeared here. And it's already 1 year. In fact, they were there before also. Just that they were friends so much that they became big. Prabhuji and Mataji decided to get big deities. छोटे deities इतना खा नहीं पा रहे हैं, जितना हम cook कर रहे हैं. So this is such a fortune that because of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, we are introduced to who is God. To who is God. Many people have so much confusion who is God. When people get too much confused, they conclude I am God. When they get married, they say no, I am not God, you are God. When they have children, they say no, we both are not God, ye God hai. They start serving Him, right? Yeah. So people are confused who is God. People come up with so many different conclusions, different perspectives, thoughts. Maybe he is God, maybe she is God, maybe nobody is God. Right? Maybe God is completely an illusion, doesn't exist. We are all giving some name called God. You believe, I don't care, I don't believe, you believe, what you believe, I believe what I believe. Right? So all this khichdi is going on in people's minds. But fortunate are those people who actually know who is God. Who actually are introduced to who is God. भगवान तो एवरू, भगवान कौन है? ये जानना ही सबसे बड़ा टारगेट है. Forget about becoming a devotee. First knowing that God exists and then who is God. When you get to know this, then your journey starts. Isn't it? Without knowing who is God, what kind of spirituality are you practicing? There is no meaning to spirituality without knowing who is God. You can tell, I am doing meditation, a lot of people do meditation in bathroom also. Half an hour, 40 minutes, they are meditating. But that's not meditation. Meditation means, on whom are you meditating? Makes sense? On whom? Right? When Rajesh Khanna was singing, there is Sapnam Kirani, there's somebody Sapnam Kirani, right? Somebody is there. Who is that Kirani? He immediate, without any gap. Right? So see, there is some Sapnam Kirani, and this fellow is, is calling her. Can you imagine somebody standing with that wall, just facing that wall? Mere Sapnam Kirani, that wall, what is the wall? Meaning again? There's no meaning, right? So when you are calling somebody, there has to be somebody. When you are loving somebody, there has to be somebody. How can you love you? How can you love yourself? Can you imagine somebody singing, hey sir, kisko bula? Mere ko bula. What will you have to call such kind of people? Mental people. Telugulo thikkana kodulanda. Right? So that is going on. People don't know what they are meditating on. And so many institutions come out. Institution means danda. Right? Business. They have come up with so many things. I will tell you how to meditate. Sit in a box and meditate. One fellow will come and tell, sit in a pyramid and meditate. Right? Finally one fellow will say, sit inside water and meditate. Mara jayega, khatam. Isn't it? Sobari Rishi did it underwater, you also go into underwater. See, he is meditating my father is meditating for 5 days in water and he never came out only. He is not meditating, he is dead. So much hodgepodge is going on in the name of spirituality. Without knowing who is God. How can you talk about any spiritual part without knowing who is God? Doesn't make any sense. But so-called educated people also fall for such false propagandas. Now, who is the person who has to tell who is God? Who is the person who has to tell who is God? God only has to tell. God only has to tell. You can't tell, I according to me is God. That according to me is killing the half nation. Entire Sanatana Dharma is ruined because according to me these 3 words are killing it. There is no according to me. He has to tell who is God. He has to reveal himself. Right? So he is revealing in Bhagavad Gita 10.8 Aham sarvasva prabho matam sarvam pravartate he is very clear saying, I am the source of everything. Sarvasva. He is not telling I am the source of Chandanagar. He is telling Sarvasva. He is not telling I am an Indian God. He is not telling I am American God. He is telling I am God. I am God. Right? And he is saying, the one who are intelligent understand this. Uda bhava samvita. When they surrender unto me. Right? Only he can tell that. Shankaracharya, one of the greatest acharyas, Swayam Ansha of Lord Shiva, right? Bholenath, he comes and he says, there is only one God. Devaki Putra Gitam, there is only one book, Veda, Devaki Putra Gitam. Right? There are Upanishads, there are so many Puranas. Everywhere there is one clear thing. Even in Narayana Upanishad is mentioned, that Devaki Putra is that Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? Why is he telling Devaki Putra? Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because if you go and call in Lake Breeze, how many Krishnas will come out? At least 50 will come out. 50 or 40, I don't know. Krishna Rao, Krishna Murthy, Krishna Reddy, Krishna Mohan, Murli Krishna, Venugopal, somebody will come out. But how many mother is Devaki? No, my mother's name is Sujata, and my mother's name is Lakshmi. Devaki Putra Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. They are being very careful about it. Now, hearing to this, one fellow in Chennai is sitting there. He told, I am Kalki. And what that fellow did, he read scripture. He named his wife also Kalki's wife's name as per scripture. His parents' names also that fellow changed. Claiming that I am God, I am God. Another 10 years that fellow died. It's a matter of time. Right? 10 or 15 years. Buddha hoga na? Buddha hoke mare. Right? Krishna never dies. Krishna is Nava Yava Namcha. According to the scriptures, Krishna is 15 years, I think 10 months, 7 days, something like that. I will get back to you on the exact number. Eternally he is that only in Goloka. And Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is 14 years and some months and some days. It's revealed in scriptures. Right? Eternally. But that Krishna, when he comes into this Bhauma, he becomes a child also. He becomes a small child. He also grows. He also becomes young. And then, but this is all Bhaumalila. That is in the Vrindavan on this planet. When he comes, he changes like that. That is why Devatas are very eager to see Krishna when he comes here, because there, first of all, they don't have access to Goloka. Many people don't know what is Goloka. Even Devatas don't know where is Goloka. It is so confidential. So how can we know that it's Goloka? Because of Srila Prabhupada. Otherwise, a lot of people don't know what is Goloka. Now, even Devatas are eager to know and see this Krishna when he is young. Because they can't see that Krishna young in Goloka. In Goloka, he is always 15 years old. And Radharani is 14 years old. Eternally. Actually, there is no age to it. Age to them. They look so beautiful. For us to understand, that is told. For us to understand. How does a 15-year-old boy look like? How does a 14-year-old girl look like? Right? Very tender, very beautiful, charming. We all were at one time. Now we are trying to be. It doesn't work out. So, anyway, keep trying. So, here in this book, Bhumandala, when Krishna appears, so he appears only to attract all of us. He has no business to come here. We all are doing our own business. Khao maru, khao maru, khao maru. That's the main business we are doing. Or kya kare business? Anybody else? Sorry. Khao, shopping karo or maru? Kuch aur hai? Huh? अच्छा, खाओ लोन लेके मरो. नहीं बैंक वाला बोलेगा लोन पे करके मरो. और क्या कर रहे हैं? Anything else special कर रहे हैं? Sleep. हाँ? खाओ और सो. And these are the things we are doing. Hare Krishna. I think Shri Radha Shyama Sundar ki jai. While they come, let us chant some Kirtan. We should be invited with Kirtan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Goswami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Om Vishnupada Param Sarvadicharya Stotra Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Srila Prabhupada ki नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की प्रेम से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की ओम श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की क्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की गंगे मैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी की कलियुग पावन तुलसी महारानी की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की ट्रांसलेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की ट्रांसलेंटल प्रसाद डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Vamsha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhobhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की Hare Krishna. Shri Shri Radha Shyama Sundar Bhagwan ki. So Krishna is in the color of Shyama, right? Shyama Sundar. Can anybody be beautiful when he is in Shyama color? When in our kind of material bodies, Shyama is not considered to be a color which is normally beautiful. If Shyama was considered to be beautiful, then all these beauty parlors will go waste. Everybody wants to become from Shyama to Gaura. Like gold, I should become like gold. Right? I want to become fair. In South India, when somebody takes birth, in my family I've seen, when somebody takes birth, Bacha paida hua kya? Put it in. They don't ask boy or girl. Tell her, गोरा है काला है फर्स्ट थिंग दैट राइट वो काला है बोलने के बाद पूरा सेकंड है लड़का है लड़की है लड़की अरे कौन चाली करेगा उसे काली लड़की कौन चाली करेगा दैट द थिंग श्याम सुंदर so inconceivable that Krishna is Shyama but is Sundar is most beautiful. His color is so attractive that when he appeared, when he appeared and asked his father to take him out of the jail, take him to Gokula, as soon as he saw him, he was in Shyam color, like clouds color, the color of clouds. As soon as the Meghnath, the clouds, they saw Krishna. He said, "Hey, apna gang hai. He's our color. He's Shyama, I am also Shyama." And immediately he came and he started pouring rain like anything. That's why when Vasudeva came, Vasudeva was very raining. It was not scheduled to rain. Right? But the clouds could not control themselves. Hey, ये तो हमारा color है, हमारा color का आदमी है. Bhagwan, he has appeared in Shyama color. And it is also explained that pearls are basically considered very precious. When pearls are in the ocean, right? And pearls are considered as Lakshmi. These are money, very, very expensive pearls. And these pearls, ocean is taking care of pearls. So in a way, ocean is father of the pearls. So in a way, ocean god is serving Lakshmi Devi as his daughter. So when the son-in-law came out in the form of Krishna, Narayana, father-in-law became very excited. Immediately he created clouds from his ocean and he sent there, pour on my son-in-law, my happiness that my son-in-law has appeared, like that. So there are many reasons why it rained when Krishna appeared. But one of the reasons is dark, right? So there are many pastimes about Krishna being dark. One of the pastimes is about Balaram. When Krishna told he is going to go out and play, so Balaram told, I am going to protect him. I will protect him. Like that he was saying. So when he said, tomorrow is Gopashtami actually. So tomorrow I am going to discuss about Gopashtami. So I tell one of the Leelas in Gopashtami. Balaram says, I am going to protect him. Then Yashodama says, make sure that he doesn't go too much deep into forest. Because this fellow is going to deep into forest, he goes go into some cave. And you all will be playing outside, he will be lost inside, he will be crying in the cave, nobody will listen to him, my Lala will be inside the cave. Balaram makes sure that he doesn't go too much deep into water. Maya, I'll take care of it. So one of the things she also says, make sure that it doesn't go under too much sun. When it is too sunny, don't allow my son to go out. Balaram says, why? He's already black, he'll become more black. Radha Shyama Sundar. So even Yashodama is like, concerned, my son, of course, the black, the beauty of the Shyama color is with his red lips, the Shyama Sundar form, with the yellow dhoti. Nothing can be more beautiful than him, right? But the material world people can't understand. So, I'll tell something about Shyama Sundar itself. Is that okay? I was planning to tell something, but also tell something about this Shyama Sundar deity, how it appeared. You all have to know this. In Vrindavan there are 6 Goswami temples. And this Shyama Sundar deity is supposed to be the 7th Goswami temple. Right? So there used to be a wait a second. Yeah. I wrote it down. Yeah. No, I was trying to collect something else before that. So Dukhi Krishnadas. There used to be a devotee called Dukhi Krishnadas, right? He used to live in Bengal, and by the name itself is Dukhi Krishnadas. He's very sad. He's very sad, but he's Krishnadas. He wants to be aspiring Krishnadas, right? So he took initiation from a great devotee named Radha Shyama Prabhu. Radha Chaitanya Das. Right? Now Radha Chaitanya also has a story in itself. Right? How come his name is Radha Chaitanya? So Radha Chaitanya is a disciple of Gauridas Pandit. Now Gauridas Pandit is Subala in Krishna Lila. In Krishna Lila there are a lot of Gopas. So one of the Gopas, Subala, he appeared as Gauridas Pandit. Right? So Gauridas Pandit, he had a disciple named Hriday Krishnadas. But how did he name him Hriday Krishnadas? Hriday Chaitanya Das. Hriday Chaitanya Das. So what happened is Gauridas Pandit got the deities of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. And he gave it to this devotee. And he said to take care of these deities. I will just go out and come. So he said, okay, I'll take care of these deities. So he was keeping them and worshipping them. And after some time, Gaur Purnima time came. Gaur Purnima is just coming, another 1 week. But this Gauridas Pandit has not come back, so his guru has not come back. So he's wondering, Gaur Purnima, appearance day of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming. You have to make preparations. We have to call all the villages, we have to send invitations to so many villages. They all have to come and we have to do this whole ceremony. So he was thinking, should I wait for my guru to come or should I go ahead and send the invitations? Right? So then he thought, if I don't send the invitations and my guru will come very late, one day before, how can we celebrate Gaur Purnima? And they're so beautiful deities, so I better call. So he went ahead and took the risk of calling everybody around all the villages and said, oh, please come, the deities are there, following this Gaur Purnima, and my Gurudev will be also coming, so we'll celebrate Gaur Purnima. Like that he told. Just few days before Gauridas Pandit returned. And this was only a mellow pastime between disciple and guru. I was very happy that actually this Hriday Chaitanya called everybody already because half job is done. See, Guru, the best disciple is the disciple who understands the heart of a Guru. And he goes ahead and does what his Guru wants. Guru doesn't have to say anything. Even this way, understanding this is in my Guru's heart, they will go ahead and take all the steps needed. So he did that. But just to have that mellow of fun with his disciple, fun with his, only a Guru can have fun. Disciple can't have fun with Guru. So what he did, he told, hey, how can you call people without asking me? I am your Guru. Without asking me, how can you call? You cannot call like that. You go away from here. You go. I don't want to see you. So this Hriday Chaitanya became, what did I do? What mistake I did? I should not have called like that. I should have waited for my Guru to come. My Guru knew that there is Gaur Purnima. He is anyway going to come. He will come and invite everybody. Why I went ahead and did it? So he was thinking like that. That's the mind of a disciple. A disciple never finds fault in a Guru. Even though the statement looks very unconvincing or illogical sometimes, but a disciple always understands that whatever my Guru is doing is for my spiritual advancement, like that it is. So he goes and he goes and he's sitting under a tree and he's crying and all that. And then when he's sitting under a tree, suddenly one rich person comes there, some rich merchant. He comes there and he gives so much money, lots of gold coins, everything he gives and says, some festival is coming. I think you are wanting to celebrate the festival. Why don't you go and give this money to your Guru, Gauridas Pandit? Like that he says. He's shocked. Who is this person? Why is he coming and giving me money? I never asked for it. I'm crying under a tree that I've done so wrong. And maybe my Guru will be happy if I go and give this money because festival it will be useful. Some service I'm getting. So he took that money, he ran to his Guru and he said, Gurudev, here is so much money. Somebody came and gave me. I was sitting under a tree. I know you punished me. I should be sitting outside, but I've just come to give you this. So the Guru is already happy. He's just having a pastime with his disciple. Really? Got so much money? Very nice, very nice. So why don't you do a thing? You only start arranging the festival. You got the money, right? You only start arranging. Let me see, how nicely you arrange. Let me see how beautiful Gaur Purnima is celebrated. So Hriday Chaitanya is very happy. Now his Guru also is kind of indirectly telling you to do it. So he started arranging and he started arranging for a lot of prasadam, lot of flowers, lot of decoration. He invited already so many people. And the festival was so vibrant and Hriday Chaitanya was dancing like anything. He was so happy and so much in excitement that, the deities were in the temple. The deities were inside the temple, but he was celebrating them outside the temple. And Gauridas Pandit, he went into the temple and he saw deities are not there. Where are the deities? Where are Gauridas? So he became, where are Gauridas? Then he came outside, he saw that Hriday Chaitanya is dancing and beside him Gauridas is dancing. Gauridas, Swayam Bhagwan. And Gauridas Pandit was amazed. My God, this person is not an ordinary disciple. He is actually carrying Gauridas in his heart. And then he named as Hridaya Chaitanya Das. Like that he named his disciple. Because he is in his heart. And such Hridaya Chaitanya Das, when he looked at Dukhi Krishna Das, he named him Sukhi Krishna Das. You Dukhi acha name, you become Sukhi. Right? You become a Sukhi Krishna Das. And he also saw that this Sukhi Krishna Das is very intelligent. Unlike just an order follower, he has a lot of knowledge or capacity to take a lot of knowledge and capacity to understand and explain. He can be a good preacher also, like that he saw. Then he said, I think you should not stay in Bengal. I think there is a perfect Guru for you called Jiva Goswami. He is in Vrindavan. Where do you go to Vrindavan? So on the order of his Guru, this Sukhi Krishna Das, he came to Vrindavan. Right? He came to Vrindavan and he was nicely went to Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami had many scholarly disciples like Narottam Das Thakur, Srivas Acharya, very, very scholarly. And he became one of the other disciples under Jiva Goswami. Right? Once I told how scholarly is Jiva Goswami. Right? One of the ways to understand scholarliness is normally when when somebody writes scriptures, somebody is writing on leaves, right? You have ink and you write with that ink, and when they completely finish writing on a leaf, they keep the leaf aside and for some time they take rest because they have to write behind the leaf. And if they just turn the leaf, the whole ink will spill over, and the whole writing will go away. But Jiva Goswami is so intelligent, so scholarly, and so much in connection to God that page 1 he would write on one side of the leaf, he will take another leaf and write page 3. Because he already knows what he will go on page 2. So why to waste time? I don't have much time left. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is doing a service of writing Sandarbhas. I should not waste time. I will go ahead and continue writing. So he will take page 1, he'll write, then he'll keep the leaf aside, take another leaf and write page 3, and then he'll keep this aside, turn the leaf and write page 2, then he'll write page 4, then he'll write page 6, then he'll turn the page 4 and turn page 2. Can you do that? That is Jiva Goswami. In Jiva Goswami, Sandarbhas are so scholarly that even now, devotees are not ordinary people can translate and understand the depth of knowledge that he kept under the Sandarbhas. His Holiness Bhanu Swami Maharaj and many other disciples of Prabhupada, they have taken it as a service to translate and to bring that Sandarbhas in front of us. There is one Prabhuji, his name is American. He's an Indian whose mother actually taught him Radhika Raman Prabhu. If you go to Google, or YouTube and say Radhika Raman Prabhu and Radhika Raman and say Jiva Goswami Sandarbhas, you will find lectures, amazing lectures. Radhika Raman Prabhu's mother, she had 2 sons and they used to live in Boise. What is her mother's name? Arutha Mataji. So she used to live with her 2 sons in Boise, in one part of America, and her guru came, Hanumat Preksha Swami Maharaj. His Holiness Hanumat Preksha Swami Maharaj ki Jai. He is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, very scholarly, scientific science. He just smashes scientists with his understanding of scriptures. So he came and told that I am worried. She told, I am worried that I have to send my sons to these schools where they want to teach all kinds of unnecessary education. Necessary education is there, but unnecessary is a lot. Then he told, why you want to teach all those? You teach both your sons Bhagavatam. And you homeschool them, like that he told. Now, not everybody can do that, but she did it with full faith. She did it. She just taught her children Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, entire 12 cantos, 18 books, verse by verse, chapter by chapter, in English. She taught everything. Her sons became so scholarly. By the age of 16 or 17, the elder son Radhika Raman Prabhu, he got initiated as Radhika Raman Prabhu. He became a professor, PhD in Oxford University. Just by reading Bhagavatam. And if you hear his lectures, you'll be amazed the way he speaks. So this is Jiva Sandarbhas. One of the topics that he takes is Jiva Sandarbhas. Once I heard his lecture for like 4-hour lecture, 2 hours plus 2 hours. I was smashed. My God, what kind of knowledge is there in one verse of Jiva Goswami? And Jiva Goswami is writing the verses like unstopping way, right? So that is a kind of guru. So when the Sukhi Krishnadas went to Jiva Goswami looked at him and said, yeah, you should, I'll give you a service. Do a thing. You can study scriptures under me, you can write the scriptures also, but do one more thing. Go and sweep in front of Seva Kunj. That is one other service, menial service we do. So everybody had a service. So there is Seva Kunj where Radha and Krishna, they do their beautiful confidential pastimes. So outside the Seva Kunj, he was sweeping. And while he was sweeping, one day he saw a nupur. Nupur means what? Anklet. Right? Like that he saw. And we were made of gold. Beautiful. And not ordinary. It was shining like anything. And the Sukhi Krishna said, what is this? I have seen jewels, but self-effulgent jewel, where it is producing that brightness and so beautiful. He was sweeping and he saw that. He picked up that. He was holding it. And right when he was looking at it, whose is it? He was thinking, one small girl ran and came in front of him. Maybe 4 or 5-year-old girl, or I don't know the age. But she was a small girl. Cute. very small girl. She came and ran and, oh, did you find, Babaji, did you find any nupur here anywhere? My friend lost her nupur. Like that she wrote. And immediately Suki Krishna Das was like, I found it. But who are you? No, it's my friend's, not mine. I know, but who are you? I'm my friend's friend. It's my friend's. So please give it, I'll give it to my friend. That was none other than Lalita Sakhi. Lalita Sakhi appeared as a small girl. And she is coming and saying, so please give that. So that belongs to my friend. Then Suki Krishna Das, he said, where is your friend? Where is your friend? My friend is there. She's somewhere. I have to go and give it to her. You give it to me, I'll go and give it to her. Then Suki Krishna Das felt, something very beautiful is happening here. This girl is also not ordinary. She is self-effulgent. Somebody not of this world. And he started feeling the, bhakti. He is always feeling bhakti, right? But this was an instance where he told, okay, let me take this opportunity. He told, see, if I give this ankle to you, this nupur to you, you might lose on the way. I will do a thing. I will only come and give it to your friend. Wherever your friend is, I will only come and give it. And this small girl, Lalita Sakhi, she said, okay, you can come, but you are looking dirty. You can't come like this. You are sleeping all the time. All that sleeping dust has fallen on you. My friend, that place you can't go when you are dirty. So then he says, so what do you think I should do? Just imagine, he's an elderly, very senior Babaji like person. And he's talking to a small girl. And small girl is telling, you are dirty, you can't come there. Right? And the mellow, the sweetness of that exchange, he said, yeah, you tell me how to become clean now. You tell me how to become clean. Then she said, do a thing. There is a small kund near here. You can come and take dip in that. You can come and take dip in that. Then you'll become clean. You can come with me. I said, okay, very fine. I'll take that dip. So he went there and she stood there and she said, you can go here, this kund. He went. Suki Krishna Das went inside and took a dip. And when he got up, he became a gopi. He completely transformed into a gopi. And he was looking at himself, as completely a gopi. Then she said, now you can come with me. And then she took that Suki Krishna Das as a gopi into Seva Kunj. Seva Kunj that is confidential, that cannot be seen by anyone, can only be seen by a devotee. And now he could see something that he has never seen. He was sleeping in Seva Kunj, but this Seva Kunj he never saw, because now it is being revealed. And then there sits Srimati Radharani. In between her all 8 Sakhis, prime Sakhis, and Manjaris, and so many other Sakhis, surrounded, effulgent, beautiful, out of this world, cannot be explained. She's sitting there, and she looks at this new gopi who is coming with that ankle bell. He says, that ankle bell belongs to me. So of course it is yours. He goes and gives it. Just imagine this Swayam Srimati Radharani is meeting this devotee, and she tells you, come close. So the gopi, in the form of gopi, he goes close. Then he takes that ankle bell and presses it on his forehead and makes a tilak. With that ankle bell, she presses and makes a tilak. It's a little different looking tilak. But the beauty of this tilak is the tilak will never go away. It will remain. Right? The tilak will remain. So, and she initiates this gopi, saying that going forward, your name will be Shyamananda Prabhu. You will be Shyamananda Das. Shyama Ananda Das. And he becomes so happy. He has taken darshan of Śrīmati Radharani. It's not ordinary. Not anybody in Vrindavan gets that darshan. And he's taking the darshan, he's crying, he's rolling on the ground, he's ecstatic, and then he opens his eyes. And before that she says, you are not going to tell anyone about this pastime. You are not going to tell anyone that you got my ankle bell, you came and gave it to me, and I named you as Shyamananda. You are not going to tell anyone. This is a secret between both of us. He tells, yes, Srimati Radhe, yes, I will keep the secret. So then he is completely in ecstasy. He starts rolling on the ground with happiness, and And then he gets up and everybody has disappeared. Right? Radharani and Lalita Sakhi and all the gopis, everybody had disappeared. And by the way, before that, I forgot to tell. After that ankle bell is given and the tilak is given, and he is so happy, then Srimati Radharani, from her heart, she brings out 2 deities. And those deities are Radha Shyama Sundar. Swayam from her heart, she brings out. And she gives it to this Shyamananda Prabhu and says, Shyamananda, now we are going to worship this Radha Shyama Sundar. Please worship them. So he takes this Radha Shyama Sundar deities and he is so much in ecstasy, he falls on the ground and he is like crying and weeping and out of happiness. What is this I have experienced just now? By the mercy of my Guru, Hridaya Chaitanya, by the mercy of my Guru Jiva Goswami. Right, I have got this. He is so much happy. And when he opens his eyes, everybody is gone. Then he takes his deities and keeps them in a temple. There is a temple there. He goes and keeps the deities and starts worshipping them. But when he is worshipping Radha Shyama Sundar, they are so attractive that everybody in the Braj are coming and taking darshan. Some people come and see that his tilak is looking different. It's not like our tilak. Our tilak is like this and tulsi is like this. His tilak is like a little different shape. And they go and ask him, why is your tilak like this? Hey, Sukhi Krishna Das, why is your tilak like this? He says, my name is Shyamananda Das. Oh, you have taken new name also now? You already had a guru, that guru already gave you a name, and you have a new tilak also. Now you are telling your name is Shyamananda, and your tilak is also different. That means you have abandoned your guru. You are a bad person, you abandoned your guru. How can you do that? So the news goes all the way to Bengal, to Hridaya Chaitanya. And Hridaya Chaitanya gets to know, my disciple, he was Dukhi Chaitanya, Dukhi Krishna, I mean Sukhi Krishna. And the Sukhi Krishna has come here and he has left the Sampradaya. What is going on? Out of concern, he runs. He literally comes immediately from Bengal to Vrindavan. Not ordinary. Just comes all the way to here. And it's like, he's looking at him and he's having this tilak and he asks, hey, Sukhi Krishna Das, what are you doing? And what is his name? Shyamananda. And what is his tilak? What are you wearing? What is going on? He doesn't say anything. Gurudev, I'm just worshipping this Radha Shyama Sundar, this deity. But what is this deities? What is that tilak? What is that name? What are you? He becomes so angry. He becomes so angry that something is wrong. I am concerned that you are going into some other sampradaya, which may not be right. And in his dream, that night, Srimati Radharani comes. In his dream. Radha Shyama Sundar. And they tell, hey, Hridaya Chaitanya, I know, you are concerned about a disciple. By the way, we are the ones who appeared. And Srimati Radharani is the one who actually gave this deities, and she is the one who kept that tilak. And don't go and blaspheme or shout at your disciple. He is very pure soul. And he gets up in the morning, Hridaya Chaitanya is so happy. Hare Krishna. So it's like, my disciple, he is my guru, I am not his disciple. He is my guru. He is taken darshan of Srimati Radharani. So he goes and he pays obeisances and he says, oh Gurudev, what are you doing? And he pays obeisances. You have taken darshan of Srimati Radharani. And Srimati Radharani's heart has expanded into these 2 deities. And they are very, very precious Radha Shyama Sundar deities. Please worship them. Even now, if you go just beside Seva Kunj, opposite to Gokulananda temple, you have these deities, Radha Shyama Sundar. And that's Thali, where he found that Nupur. Even now, it's completely fenced. And there is a nice small temple constructed inside. And a lot of construction work is going on to make that into a very, very holy pilgrimage place. The very place where he found the Nupur of Srimati Radharani. When you go to Vrindavan, don't miss that spot. How many have gone to this place? Yeah, very fortunate. Right? Should go and do obeisance. That is the very place where he was sweeping and he found that. And then just beside that, there is a temple of Shri Radha Shyama Sundar ki. So then he was worshipping, and then the lineage continued until Shyamananda Prabhu was there. He was worshipping, and after that he handed over that to Rasikananda Prabhu. Rasikananda Prabhu is another ecstatic person. There is a whole book of Rasikananda Prabhu. We can't even think of starting of asking, it just goes on. But Rasikananda Prabhu wanted to have the perfect guru, and he was searching for the perfect guru, ecstasy. And there came Shyamananda Prabhu, and he was so surrendered to Shyamananda Prabhu that Shyamananda Prabhu said, you can continue the worship of Shri Radha Shyama Sundar. So Rasikananda Prabhu continued, and after Rasikananda Prabhu, the lineage is still there. Even right now, the pujaris in the temple are coming in the same disciplining succession. So when Aurangzeb attacked Vrindavan, at that time many deities were transported to Jaipur to save them. But the deity of Radha Shyama Sundar was in Vrindavan only. So the deity that you go and see now is the original Radha Shyama Sundar deity that came from the heart of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, even now. Right? Why they were not found out is because tactfully they explained that they started worshipping Radha Shyama Sundar in a small hut. Nobody could understand that there is deities inside that hut. So that fellow came and all that army came and they tried to break apart many temples and all. But Shyama Sundar never leaves Vrindavan. Sometimes he comes to Aparna Lake Breeze. So when I asked Pooja Mataji, what is your name of your deity? She said, I want Shyama Sundar. Shyama Sundar is the name. So we are very fortunate that this Shyama Sundar, if you really pray with humility, is not different from that Shyama Sundar. So right in front of your eyes is the deity that has appeared from the heart of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. And we all should take shelter of these deities and remember that out of their causeless mercy they have come here. And why will they come here? What is the reason for them to come here? Right? What is so special in this place? Right? Whether it is Hyderabad or Secunderabad, both are bad only. There is nothing good about it. But because Radha Shyama Sundar have come, they are beautiful now. They are special now. So we are very fortunate that today most of you got an opportunity to do Abhishek of Radha Shyama Sundar. My only humble request to everyone who has come here is never miss the Abhishek. You might come, some reasons might have happened. For some reason some of you have come late. But next time don't miss an Abhishek. Because Abhishek is a direct access to the form, to the Archa Vigraha, Swayam Krishna, direct access. And you're directly pouring the Panchamrit, right? How many get this opportunity outside? How many people outside have done Abhishek anytime in their life? But we in ISKCON society are so fortunate that Prabhupada has explained us the process, how to do it and how fortunate we are. Right? And one more humble request to everybody is, when you come to such important programs like, of course all programs, but especially anniversary or deity welcoming program, come in dhoti and kurta. Right? Come in saris, no chudidars. No, that's not our culture. Right? Properly come in dhoti and kurta and saris so that you can do Abhishek. But here Shyama Sundar is so merciful. They just opened and said everybody can come and do whatever dress you are wearing. But that's not a license for us to do it again. Right? How many can do this small effort? Wearing a nice dhoti and kurta, nice saree, right? And beautifully, cleanly coming in front of the reading and doing Abhishek. They'll be very happy. They're also happy. They don't see our clothes, but they see our consciousness. How much importance are you giving to me? I have come here and appeared in this part of this part of the world, and you are coming here. You have been invited to come here. So are you here on time? Are you coming in the right etiquette, right dress? Everything matters. Everything matters, right? Bhakti is not in what do you call it? Bhakti is not in some philosophy. Bhakti is in details. Small detail. Especially how we treat other Vaishnavas, how we honor other devotees. Everything is being seen. The biggest disasters in Bhagavatam have happened because of small mistakes. Small mistakes. Indra was enjoying the dance and he was thinking some nice beverage he was drinking, and he became like so ecstatic, and his Guru Baraspati gave it. Ban was here. Full chapter came. Then he lost his kingdom, then he lost this, lost that. Small detail. Did you see that, right? Indraduni Maharaj was sitting and meditating on Krishna. He was not doing anything wrong. He was meditating on Krishna. And Angira Muni came and he did not see. He became Gajendra next day. Right? And Parikshit Maharaj. What is the sage name? Shamika Rishi. He was sitting there, he was doing meditation. Parikshit Maharaj came. He just didn't observe. Finished. Dead snake converted into Bhagavatam. But everything became auspicious. The point is everything becomes auspicious. That is not the thing. But small mistakes. In bhakti, how we treat people who come to a temple or to a program is very, very important. Prabhupada told, anybody who comes to a ISKCON program is a guest of Krishna. Right? And how a guest should be treated? Like Krishna or better than Krishna? Better than Krishna, he is guest. Right? He is not Krishna, he is better than Krishna. When Krishna's guest is coming. Right? So treat them like that and honor them, give them comfort and feed them nice prasadam. Prabhupada was so particular about giving prasadam to everybody who comes to the temple that he would keep aside certain rituals also. Just keep it aside. Prasad Topai. Make sure that Krishna Prasad goes to him or her. Right? So, how we take care of guests in our house, how we take care of elderly people in our house, how we take care of devotees when they come to our house, or how we honor devotees when we go to a program, everything is being closely observed. Swayam by Krishna. I was hearing this lecture by His Holiness Radha Shyama Maharaj, my Guru. I was amazed. He spoke for 30 minutes only about how to receive guests. How important it is to honor when somebody comes to your house, when somebody comes to the program. And he was explaining, big blunders, big mistakes happen when we ignore devotees. Right? So, and these days, as the days are passing by, our culture is actually Devo. Such a beautiful culture. Where we treat guests like God, not as God. He is not God, but like God. But slowly we are going away from here. Right? We are not treating guests like God anymore. Now guest is a burden. When somebody comes to your house, he sits there. Wife will ask, "Is it good?" Everybody will think, right? Kha ke hai? Bhuka hai? Right? Really? Right? Our houses are 3-bedroom, but our hearts are smaller than a bathroom. We don't have space on it. Right? We don't have space for anybody. Earlier, the houses were so small, but hearts were so big. Right? In a small house, even 10 people can sleep. I went to one of my devotee friends' house in Bombay, in South Bombay. Right? That time we used to stay there in Sudama Gopal Prabhu. On the 26th floor of a thin building, I was scared to get into the building once. It was near Chowari Temple. Thin building. In the thin building, there are 4 flats in one floor. Right? I tell you how much is the building? As much as this hall actually. That's all. This hall is that building size. And it is 30 floors high. Can you imagine? It's like a stick standing on a floor. Right? And the lift is going up 26th floor. Too much air will come and it will fall. And in this much, actually not even as big as this hall. It should be like as tall as this hall, but you can decrease the width. Thin. So as soon as you come out of the lift, there is one pathway which takes you to 4 flats. And the size of the flat is, I think, half of this stage. Yeah. This is the size of the flat. You don't be surprised. You are in Hyderabad. You go to Mumbai, you will understand what is life. Half of this. And in this half there is a wall in between. And the front half is the front room. Front room and hall, whatever you call it. and behind that is bathroom and kitchen, and there is a balcony. Now balcony is outside, it's not like inside, right? And you can't go into the balcony, only to put clothes you can go, your hand can go. If you go there, then you will directly come to ground floor. So that is the flat. And I went with the suitcase, me and my wife took 2 suitcases there. And he was looking at us and we were looking at suitcases. I can fit you, but what about the suitcase? What is this? Right? So, but all me, my wife, my 2 sons, I think they were small. And Prabhuji and Mataji, they didn't have a daughter, no they have a daughter. 6 of us slept in that front room. And we were very, clear about how we are sleeping that night. You can't move too much. That's all it is. But the house had warmth in it. There is so much love and affection, please. We never felt that, And the beauty of that flat, no unnecessary things in that flat. Because there is no space only. Right? No unnecessary things. Both were there. And there was a flat beside it. That flat had 8 people inside it. Right? And husband, wife, their children, teenager children, everybody fitted into this much area, half of the stage. And they all are happy. Their clothes are very clear. Only 4 pairs or 5 pairs. This is your rack. In that rack, what fits is yours. That's it. Right? I can't go to this other mall and I got some sale is going on, 5 shirts. Where do you fit the shirts? There's no space. Right? Automatically expenditure is controlled because you can't spend on anything to bring anything inside. No car, no insurance. There is no, even if you have a car, there is no parking place. South Bombay, you can get a Mercedes Benz, but there is no place to park. Right? So this is the life they live. But I'm taking the example because their heart was so big. They said, please come and stay in our house. When they told me, please come and stay in our house, I was like, okay, I can't find a hotel in South Bombay near this Gachibowli temple. I can go and stay in their house. But I didn't know that house was so small. Then I told Prabhuji, kya ho gaya? You are coming from Hyderabad. We have such big houses here. Why are you coming and staying here? He said, Prabhuji, temple is close by now. Temple is, every day I can go for Mangalarti. I can literally come down from 26th floor, the thin building I can come down and I can have darshan of the Supreme Lord, Radha Gopinath. Like that. So the hearts are very big. The hearts are very big. It has to be like that. Inviting guests. Even though the house is small, but when your heart is big, you can invite any number of people. This hall can fit, 700 people if you have a big heart. Probably saying 1,000, his heart is even bigger. Right? But, the problem is people are becoming too distant because there is no Krishna in their life. When Krishna consciousness comes, it also brings in a culture of being with people. It's so nice that we all devotees, we meet each other so many times. Tomorrow also we are going to meet, tomorrow evening again. Tomorrow morning there is another program that I go to. There also I will see devotees. Tomorrow afternoon at home some devotees are coming to meet me. Tomorrow evening I am in this Bhakti center and it's filled with all devotees. So we are so much with everybody at all times, and Krishna likes that. Krishna likes that. When we are with people, not with things. When we are with people, not with things. When we start loving things, we can't love people. And now here is Shri Radha Radha Shyama Sundar. They love us so much that they are appearing here. Right? Only when you have an intense desire, they appear. Right? Only when you have an intense desire. Or they are very merciful that they want to appear. These 2 things can happen. There is also an instance when they have an intense desire to appear. Right? I'll tell you the small story of their intense desire to appear. So here is Dwarka. In that very chapter 89, the story is there. That there is this Brahmana who had a child. And as soon as the child was born, he died. As soon as the child was born. And Brahmana was like, what is this? I am a pure person. I never did any sin in this life. My son has died. So he was so much hurt by his son dying that he took the dead body, the corpse of his son. He went to the the Rajya Sabha, and he kept at the door, in front of Ugrasena, the king of Dwarka. Of course, Dwarka is Dwarkadish, it's Krishna, is everything, but he assigned the kingly responsibilities to his grandfather, Ugrasena. He said, kept in front of Ugrasena and said, what kind of a king are you? That in your kingdom, a Brahmana's son is dying. What kind of a king are you? And then he kept the corpse there, and Ugrasena was looking at the corpse. And so were Vasudeva, and so was Krishna also. Krishna was sitting there, he just looked at it. Everybody was so much in pain that the Brahmana's son has died. And then he was so angry, he yelled, he cried, and he left. Then after another year, one more child was born. And this time the child was born, and right after the child is born, the child literally vanished. Literally vanished. Forever dying. Out of nowhere, completely. Just vanished into the sky. So where is my son? Now what is this? Third son was born, again died, he brought the corpse again. Fourth son was born, he again brought the corpse to the... And every time he is bringing them to the Rajya Sabha, keeping it there, shouting, yelling and going. This is a very awkward situation. Every year this Brahmana is coming with the son, or with a child, daughter or son, I don't know. But with a child, just born infant child with a dead body, and he brings to the place and says, what is the use of you being a king? Now you might be wondering, why is he saying that? Actually, if you read Manu Samhita or Vedic scriptures, it explains that if the king is having bad karma, it reflects on the whole kingdom. As per Vedic scriptures, a son should not die before his father dies. It doesn't happen. Very rare. Very rare. Natural death. It cannot happen. A war, it can happen. You have gone into a war, Abhimanyu died when Arjuna was there. That's a different thing. But a child dying in front of father is not an ordinary thing, and if that is happening in your kingdom, means the king is very sinful. You understand? So Brahmana is questioning, how can my children die? When Ugrasena, you are there and everybody is there, how can my children die? Like that is questioning. So then, what to do? They are dying. And Krishna, of course, knows. Krishna knows everything. But for everything there is a pastime. Why, what happened, there is a whole reason. That will be revealed in due course of time. Fourth child died, fifth child died, sixth child died, seventh child died, eighth child died. And the whole kingdom is like, what is going on with this Brahmana? And when the ninth child died, Arjuna was there. Arjuna came to visit Krishna in Dwarka. He was sitting in the hall. And exactly the day Arjuna was there, this Brahmana brought his another son's corpse. And he kept it there and he started yelling and shouting, what is the use of you being a king? What is the use of all this kingliness or all these sages, all these ministers, all this power? And this Krishna, even with Krishna, what is the use of your Sudarshan? What is the use of everything? Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya, Go Brahmana Hitacha, Jagaditaya Krishna, going there. What Brahmana God are you? What protection are you giving to Brahmanas? Like that he started shouting and yelling and crying. And at that time, sorry, I might be wrong, it's 8th child or 9th child, but let's say it's 9th for now. Arjuna said, Arjuna got up. Arjuna, he was a guest there. He had no business to get into this. But he saw Krishna is being insulted. He could see, that is the heart of a devotee, that he cannot see other devotees being insulted or he cannot see God being, anything bad being spoken against God. He got up and said, no, I won't accept this. He said, hey Brahman, how can you say like that? How can you say such words for Dwarkadish? How can you say that for Krishna? How can you say that for Ugrasena? And this Brahmana said, what business do you understand what's happening here? This is my 9th child. He has died and nobody is able to protect anything. What is the use of being called as so great and so and this and that? And Arjuna immediately said, I am making a front that your next child, I will not allow this to happen. I will stop death personified. I have direct access to Lord Shiva. He is my Guru. And have Pashupatastra from Shiva, Lord Shiva. And nobody can, nobody can stop me from protecting your son. Even if Yamaraj comes, I'll protect. Like that, anybody here can do such statement? Anybody can protect, stop Yamaraj? Arjuna would say that. Arjuna was not an ordinary person. So Arjuna told, I'm going to take care of this. So the Brahmana was like, okay, Arjuna, you told. I'll see how great is your banding. I'll see how great is your surely skill or your so-called popularity. I will see how much you can save my son. I am very happy that you are now coming forward to save my son, my next child. Right? And I pray that I will have this child next. So another year passes, Arjuna stays for the child to appear. And the child is born. And Arjuna, by the way, he also says, if I cannot protect your son, I will enter fire. There is no question of me being if I can't protect a Brahmana's son. And then, another child is born. And everybody in the kingdom are like, oh my God, what is going to happen now? And Arjuna says, I am coming to your house. Before the son is born, I am coming to your house. So he is informed, now the time has come, the child is going to take birth any time. So Arjuna is standing outside the house with his Gandhi. Krishna is standing beside. So many other ministers are standing. And this Brahmana comes out of the house. I have a child. He said, yes, I have a child. My child is born. And the child cries. That itself is a big achievement because none of the child cried only. As soon as the child was born, he was dead. So the child cried. So something good has happened. Arjuna is like standing, yes. And immediately Arjuna, he removes his powerful astra and he shoots it in the air with a mantra. What that creates? That creates a whole shield around that house. A shield not only above the house, even underneath the house. It's like completely shielded by the astra. That even Yamaraj cannot come. Nothing can come inside. And Arjuna is standing there holding it with full concentration and power that now nothing will happen. And the child dies. Child dies. Arjuna is shocked. What is this? Who came? I could not see anyone. And this protection that I got from the blessing of Lord Shiva. This protection cannot be broken. How can a child die? Even destiny cannot come inside. That kind of power was given to me. How can this happen? And the Brahman says, actually, there is a verse in Bhagavatam that says, go hell with you, Arjuna. The word is, go hell with you. Meaning, you go and die in hell now. You don't deserve to be in this world. Your next destination is hell because you promised something and you could not fulfill. Prabhuji and Mataji, our scriptures explain our every promise is tracked with truth. And if you don't fulfill that promise, our next destination is hell only. So if somebody has come to this class and you are asking me why did I tell this now, it's your fault, you only can do this. Now you got to know. Before promising anything, you can't promise and go away from the promise. Right? And most of us have promised a lot of things when we got married. मैं मेरे पति का सेवा करूंगी, मैं मेरे पत्नी का देखभाल करूंगा, मैं ये करूंगा, वो करूंगा. Right? And that is why there is so much misery. I'm not joking, really. These are all promises we made in front of higher God. And after that you start abusing your spouse, your children, your in-laws. Why do you think reactions come? Reactions come because, and by the way, next destination is hell. There is no doubt about it. Don't even be in the illusion that after this I am going to Goloka. No, you are going to Yamaloka. If you don't fulfill those promises. And witness of that is Swayam Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj gave 3 promises. He couldn't fulfill the third one. What happened? He was sent to hell, Patala. Bali Maharaj. Yugal Kishore Prabhu was so beautifully explaining with analogy that somebody comes for donation and you say, I will give 1 lakh rupees donation. And you are like, oh, very good. Then he comes 2 days before the festival and says, okay sir, you told 1 lakh you will give, please give. So I can only give 2/3. I will give 66,000. Is that a bad thing? No, you are still giving something. You will take the 60,000 and go outside and say, hey, that person gives 66,000, very big donation, isn't it? But just imagine God, he takes that 66,000 and goes to police station and lodges a complaint. Arrest this fellow, he has not given 36,000. That's exactly what Vamandev did to Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj gave 3 promises, he fulfilled 2 promises. He did not fulfill the 3rd promise. He got arrested. Now you understand the importance of promise? Well, 1 second. I promised somebody to come home. That fellow has come home. I have to approve in my gate, otherwise I will go to your gate. Sorry about that. First, these all things first apply to me only, by the way. So, here is the situation where promise is made by Arjuna and it is not fulfilled. And immediately it says, go well to you, Arjuna. Then Arjuna says, wait, I have still not lost the battle. I will go and get your son wherever he is. Whoever has taken the life of your son, I am going to get it. The Brahman says, go ahead. I never stopped it, go ahead. He says, Arjuna becomes him. Kshatriya means like that. He was one more step higher. He says, not only this son, all the 9 sons who were born previously also will get. All of them will get. Go ahead. Take her. Go ahead. And then Krishna is looking at Arjuna. Yoga Kshemam Vahamyamam. This fellow has made promise, then he will not be able to fulfill. The Jayadratha case also same thing happened. In the last, Krishna had to intervene and do whatever. But that's a past time. That's a past time between God and him. So Krishna has to prove something here. So Krishna knows what is happening. Krishna knows everything. And Arjuna goes to Yamaloka. And Yamaraj is like, excuse me, what is happening? 9. No, I didn't bring. You didn't bring? Where did they go? I don't know. So Arjuna goes to next loka, this loka, that loka, that loka. Everywhere he goes except Kailash. He doesn't go to Kailash. Bhagavatam explains. Why he doesn't go to Kailash? Because Kailash is the one who gave that astra to save that child. If Lord Shiva is the deity whose power he used to save the child, why will Lord Shiva kill the children? He will not kill. So you understand, I don't have to go to Kailash. Then he searches everything. All over the universe. In the same body is going. Huh? Can you go? Can we go? We can't even think. That is Arjuna. So when we talk about characters of Mahabharata, don't talk disrespectfully. Because they are not like ordinary people like us. They could travel to different planets in the same body and do certain activities and come back. Right? Draupadi, people talk so cheaply about her. Draupadi is not an ordinary woman. And Sita, Mother Sita, Swayam Lakshmi Devi entered fire to prove, to show to the world in a way how pure she is. Draupadi came from fire. Divya Janani Draupadi. And people talk so cheaply. Some part-time fellow will write some book about Draupadi, will write about all nonsense. People will buy that in railway stations and think I know Mahabharata. This is what is going on. Asampradaya books people read. And they understand Mahabharata. But anyway, so the point is, Arjuna goes to all these places, he comes back. And then he did not find the child. So he says, okay, I'm going to enter fire now. I have to enter fire now. 5 years later. Krishna is waiting in the last minute, seeing how determined his Sakha, his friend Arjuna is. And Arjuna just going to jump into the fire and Krishna says, stop. Come with me, I will get you the children. Can you imagine? Krishna can go and find a dead person anywhere. It's not possible for any of us. And Krishna did this previously also. For whom he did? Sanjipani Muni did. His children were also dead. He went all the way to Yamapuri. From there he got the children of Sanjipani Muni. And now this time, Krishna says, even in that place you will not find it, Arjuna, you come with me, I will take you. So Arjuna gets into the chariot of Krishna and he tells his horses, go. And Bhagavatam explains the horses were going at such a pace and such a speed the horses were going. And Arjuna was standing and like literally it was like the horses were crossing city after city, state after state, country after country, planet after planet. And at one point Arjuna crossed the universal boundary, which even till now NASA did not understand. Where is it? He crossed the universal boundary and he could see Brahmajyoti right across. But there is a gap between Brahmajyoti. Brahmajyoti is the effulgence of the Supreme Lord in Vaikuntha. There is a gap between Brahmajyoti and the covering of the material world. If you read Bhagavatam, it explains there is a gap. And that gap is not a small gap, huge gap. And it's a dark place. Nothing can be seen. Nothing can be seen. Dark place. Arjuna is scared, because it is going at such a fast pace and you are going in complete darkness. You don't know where you are. And horses of Krishna are like, what else? We don't know where we are going. We don't know where we are going. Horses are confused. And Krishna sees that horses are confused and Krishna removes the Sudarshan. And he leaves the Sudarshan. Sudarshan goes in front of the chariot and it completely brings all that light, huge light effulgence comes. And now horses can see their path. In that huge darkness, horses are able to see the path and the chariot is going behind and Krishna is looking at Arjuna. Arjuna is saying, where are you taking me? Where are we going? No human, no soul, without the permission of Krishna, can enter into that sphere. No matter what you have, what tapas siddhi you have, even Brahma cannot enter into that sphere. Krishna takes Arjuna into that sphere and they enter the Brahmajyoti. In that very body, Arjuna is entering the Brahmajyoti and Krishna is standing beside him, very relaxed. It's his effulgence. Right? He's entering right inside. And Arjuna sees beautiful Vaikuntha, planets, palaces, huge palaces he sees, huge palace. And then the doors open, of the palace, and the chariot is going. And Arjuna sees Ananta Sesh. And Bhagavatam explains, he sees a beautiful Ananta Sesh, a beautiful serpent. Have you seen a beautiful serpent anywhere? Serpent is very scary, right? The moment you think of serpent, serpent is very scary, very, very scary. Nobody can keep a snake near him. If one snake will come inside, you all will do Nithai Gaur very good. Everybody will dance automatically. Without a kirtan, you will dance. That is the power of a snake, one snake. Right? So here is snakes, Maha. Swayam Balaram, Ananta Sesh. So many heads. And Bhagavatam explains beautiful serpent. Beautiful Ananta Sesh. Right? I was hearing this lecture of my Gurudev, Radha Shyama Sundar. He was saying that once he was called to this doctor's conference in Bombay. And the conference was about telling morals and values to doctors. There were 700 doctors sitting. And they gave one big award to one doctor in Maharashtra who saved a lot of people from snake bites. So that person was given the award. And after the award ceremony, he happened to sit with Radha Shyama Maharaj. And Maharaj was asking, so what did you do? What is the great achievement and how did it happen? He said there is this village in which people used to die like anything. Snake bites. Everybody is dying of snake bites. And the amazing part is 50% of the village is Muslims, 50% is Hindus. 50% Muslims, 50% Hindus. And all the people who are dying of snake bite are only Hindus. Now, I might be thinking, hey, what is this? Some terrorist snake or what? So Maharaj, how is it possible that only Hindus are dying of snake? No, none of the Muslims are dying. And what is the solution he gave? He told, actually, that snake that comes is one name he told, I forgot the name. That is a very special snake. And he told that snake's name is terrorist snake because it comes and he kills Hindus. And I have named it terrorist snake. He said, what is that snake? He said, the snake comes and bites in such a way that you will not even feel the bite. It's such kind of snake. It comes and bites in such a way that you will not even, you are not sitting here into my class and somebody has already bitten you also. You don't know. It comes and bite. Right? And the worst part is the poison is so dangerous, it spreads into your body within hours and you get stomach pain, indigestion you will get. That's the first symptom that it shows. And when people get up in the morning and they have indigestion, they go to the doctor and they say, I'm having indigestion. And the first diagnosis they do is they give indigestion related tablet. But they don't realize that it's actually a snake bite. And many people die within few more hours because entire body is filled with poison. Because the antidote is not given. So the doctor, he advised that how to stop this. He advised. And that is why he is getting a big award. And he is successful in doing that. Do you want to know what he did? Huh? Okay. So he told all the Hindus, first let us solve this Hindu-Muslim problem. He told one of the main reasons, he gave one advice because of which all the deaths stopped. Most of the deaths stopped. He said, all the Hindus, you sleep on a cart. Because all the Muslims are sleeping on a cart. Nobody sleeps down. By just giving this one advice, 90% deaths stop. Because the snake doesn't climb on the cart. It just searches for rats below. When it doesn't find a rat, it sees somebody rolling here and there, top, it will go and bite that fellow. He's dead. Because most of the Hindus, that's in our culture that we sleep down. Even brahmacharis, sannyasis, they sleep down. Right? They put a mat and they sleep. He said, all of you in this village sleep on a bed. Khatam. Of the problem is solved. I'll tell you one more joke. Actually, it happened. One person went to a brahmachari in this corner. He thought, I'm feeling very scared of ghosts. Whenever I sleep, I feel that from under my cart, the fellow is coming and holding my neck. Hands are coming under. The Ramsey movie, the ghost is coming, from the ground, from there, from under the bed. So I don't know how to sleep. He said, if you give a nice donation, I'll solve your problem in one shot. What is that? Okay, whatever donation he gave. He said, simple, sleep down. Sleep down. You are only sleeping down. There's nothing under the bed. So if you have a doubt, something is under the bed, just go and sleep down. So this doctor gave opposite solution, sleep on the bed. So that the snake will not come. Right? And another thing that he told, he went and told in the hospitals there, that anybody who comes with a stomach pain, immediately give the anti-venom of that snake. Don't diagnose beyond that. If he comes with a stomach pain, give that anti-venom. Nothing will happen. It will dissolve. So by doing these two decisions, just by giving anti-venom and making him sleep on the cart, he has solved the entire problem of people dying because of snake bite in their entire village. It's a true incident, in Maharashtra. So anyway, so this is snakes for you. And here is Arjun. He is entering Vaikuntha and he sees this huge Anantasesh. Anantasesh is looking at him and he says, he's so beautiful. Anantasesh is so beautiful. And below that Anantasesh is Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu is sleeping on that Anantasesh. Right? And he looks at Krishna and Arjun. And both of them have entered. And Mahavishnu, who is expansion of Lord Krishna, the first expansion, Karanadaksha Vishnu, Mahavishnu, then Garbhodaksha Vishnu, then Kshirodaksha Vishnu. So this Anantasesh is sleeping, and on the Anantasesh, Mahavishnu looks at Krishna and Arjun, and he starts smiling. He's so happy. And as soon as the run stops, both of them get down, and both of them pay obeisances to Mahavishnu. And here Vishnu Thakur explains that why is Krishna paying obeisances to Mahavishnu? Because Mahavishnu is his expansion. Krishna does it exactly like how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pays obeisances in front of Jagannath. Exactly like how Krishna pays obeisances in front of Giriraj. Giriraj Govardhan is his own expansion, but he pays obeisances in front of Giriraj. In the same way, Vishnu Thakur explains, which Prabhupada translation explains, that God does set an etiquette in front of us, that even he sets a stage saying that when you come in front of God, you should pay obeisances. So he pays obeisances. Just like Lord Ram pays obeisances in front of Lord Shiva. And in Kashi, Lord Shiva is all the time paying obeisances in front of Ram. So who is greater? Simple. Lord Shiva is the father of the entire material world. Right? So if you are in the material world, you have to, your father and mother are Shiva and Parvati. You have to pay. He is Vaishnavana Yatha Shambho. He is complete control of the material world. But when you want to go to spiritual world, then he says, excuse me, now I'll tell you where to go. So when you die in Kashi, he'll come and say Ram in your ears. And then you'll go out of the material world. Right? So the whole setup is there. So Lord Krishna, he pays obeisance in front of Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu is so happy. And Mahavishnu says, Arjuna, don't worry, I will give those 10 children. I am the one who brought them from Brahmana. Then he's amazed. Then Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur actually asked a question. Sridhar Swami or Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur? Sorry, one of the great acharyas asked a question and an answer also. That how can Namo Brahmanya Devaya Gau Brahmana Hidaya Jagadita Krishna Govinda, the protector of Brahmanas, has killed the children of Brahmanas. Has brought all these 10 children away from his father, Brahmana. How come this has happened? And the answer also is given by an acharya that he did it because he loves Krishna and Arjuna so much. It's just a part of his pastime. He was going to give them back. But Mahavishnu says, I have brought these 10 children of Brahmana because I wanted to take darshan of Krishna and Arjuna. Hare Krishna. So you can imagine, even God, his own expansion, is so attracted to his own source. Right? So you might say, but Lord Narayana is everywhere. Why he has to bring the children to that place? Why he has to children to that place to take darshan of Krishna? He could have gone to Vrindavan and Mahavishnu could have gone to Vrindavan. Hey, there is Krishna, I take darshan. No. He wanted to prove to this whole world who is Krishna. Right? Yeah. He wanted to prove that who is Krishna. Krishna is the supreme. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Adi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. He wanted to show the whole world that Krishna is the supreme deity from whom all the Narayans have appeared. And from that I have come and I want to take darshan of the Krishna. So I have created this pastime. It's a beautiful pastime. You all can read the 89th chapter. There's a lot of purpose.
But Arjuna is like a disciple of Krishna, right? Why would Mahavishnu want to take darshan of Krishna?
Because Arjuna is a gopi actually in the pastimes of Krishna. And he wants to see Krishna along with his most dear friend. He also appears as Naranarayan Rishi. But mainly Krishna is where Krishna never stays without his friends. So Mahavishnu wants to take darshan of Nara and Narayana, of Krishna and his most dear disciple, or friend, always with him. Right? So Arjuna is so fortunate, isn't it? Arjuna is so fortunate. He takes his darshan. And all the 10 children of Brahmana are given back by Mahavishnu. Who are who? Who are his own Ansha? We are all souls part of Aham Bija Pratapitaha. He just makes them to go back to the Bhuloka. And the Brahmana gets back his 10 children at once. Right? All the 10 children were taken away. And Arjuna comes back. And Brahmana pays obeisances. Thank you very much. Please forgive me for my bad words. For whatever I spoke. I am a fool to think that when Krishna is there, how can this happen? This whole thing was part of Leela. So Lord Krishna so blesses. So why I told this pastime is to tell you, just one more minute I'll take. Why I told this pastime today, God appears because of our prayers. That is one aspect. If our prayers are intense, God appears. Right? And God also appears as Radha Shyama Sundar, they are very merciful. Right? But when you serve nicely, when you serve Vaishnavas, then God is also desperate to appear. Because He wants to come and take care of us. Right? So, brothers and Matajis, the goal of our life is to become a servant. When we get initiated in bhakti, we are given a name. But the real name that we are given is Das. Das. Right? For example, my name is what? Lilananda. But the actual name my spiritual master gave me is Das. What comes before that is only for me remembering as great personality called Lilananda. Or somebody is some other Das. Right? But the main important thing is Das or Dasi. That is the greatest position. Why it is the greatest position? Because Swayam Krishna comes and appears when the Das is not behaving like boss. He is like serving like a Das. And serving. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes at one more level and he says, greater than the Das is Dasanudas. He says, greater than the servant is servant of the servant. So we are all here trying to become a servant of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Śrīla Prabhupada, who established this beautiful society for international society of Krishna consciousness. And because of his mercy, we are even seeing a festival like this. Right? How many people have witnessed an anniversary of a deity? Right? Anniversary or appearance or welcoming of a deity. How many here have gone to see Jagannath Baldev Subhadra in the beautiful form in Manasa Mataji's house? How many have gone? कितने लोग गए? अरे बाप रे, so many have not gone? They are in Lake Breeze, you have not seen? That's the Prabhu's house. I am going now, right after this program. I am desperate to go and take darshan. That day I saw, till now I have not seen. Right? Prabhu says, Mataji, don't ever feel deities are ordinary. Deities are made of wood. Deities are made of metal. No. They are Swayam, Radha and Krishna. Who are coming here because of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Śrīla Prabhupada. There is no other reason for them to come here. Because we are all serving the Guru, they are coming to give us darshan. And they will take care of us. They will take care of us. Whatever up and down we go through, they will take care of us. So we just finished the Kartika Mass. But for a devotee, Kartika Mass never stops. Just like today. Yesterday's Kartika Mass got over and today morning we are doing the DT anniversary. So did Kartik Mass stop? No, it never stops. The aspect of number of days of Kartik Mass is good, but for a devotee entire year is Kartik Mass. All the time we celebrate Radha Krishna festivals, we all the time have anniversaries, we all the time have festivals, and festivals also never stop. Next is Gita Jayanti, right? Next is Gita Jayanti, and before that we are also going to Bhadrachalam to distribute Śrīmad-Bhāgavatams, right? So many festivals we are all going to have. So please cultivate this habit of this nature of becoming Dasanudas. Always try to become a servant of servant and be engaged in service. These two families who are serving here, Praveen Prabhu and Dasaraj Prabhu, please support them. Because if you support them, Radha and Krishna will appear to you. Because Radha and Krishna are looking for servant of the servant. Right? And they are so mercifully giving their private time. So much activity they are doing. Right? Who has to say they could have done their anniversary in their house also? Just imagine. They would have done this Chapan Bhog, all this Bhoga, and they could have done it in their house also. DT anniversary or DT welcoming also could have been done. But booking a hall, and calling all of you to please come on time. Making the bhoga, making all the arrangements. Why are they doing this? They are doing it because it pleases Śrīla Prabhupada. And when Śrīla Prabhupada is pleased, Radha and Krishna are pleased. And when Radha and Krishna are pleased, our life is successful. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha patitanam pavanebhyo Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Shri Radha Shyama Sundar ki Jai Gaura Harimanam. A couple of questions I'll ask. So, from where did the Radha Shyama Sundar deities come? Quickly remember.
Radha's heart.
Srimati Radharani's heart. Right? And who is the person who, what was the name given to Radha, Srimati Radharani to serve these deities? Radha Shyama. Shyama Prabhu. Yes, Shyama Prabhu. What was his name before that? Who initiated Sukhi Krishnadas? Who is Hriday Chaitanya's Guru? Gauridas Pandit. Right? And what was the name of Sukhi Krishnadas before that? What is your name now? Sukhi or Sukhi? Now you should be Sukhi. You heard all this past time. Right? Now we all will have Arti. Arti is that it? Yeah. Huh? I should do that. Thank you. I'm going to do Arti of Radha Shyama Sundar. So please everybody dance. Don't stand like software engineers. Sit like dead people. No. This life is meant to dance. And nicely dance in circles. Not individual dance. You are not making the crowd this to dance individually. Dance in a circle. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Vinod Prabhu, 2 tables.
Please sing Nursing